We're Brittany and Drew, two hopeful adventurers who got married, moved into a van, and have been chasing adventures all around the globe ever since, and are now searching for a place to call home somewhere soon.
Subscribe and join the ride.
Welcome back for episode 10 of our Baja Bound series, which so far has been a whale of a tale. Each new place leaving us jaw-dropped over the beauty and wonderment that this little peninsula has been offering up in ways we never could have predicted or planned for. We originally only planned to be here for a month, but in this episode, we start to share our thoughts on the intrigue of purchasing property in Baja. This is why we're like, are we sure we don't want to move to Baja? Along with discovering the gems that lie at the very tip of this incredible stretch of land. Starting our day just an hour away from the Pulse of Cabo, where somehow the reaches of Wi-Fi and time still haven't taken hold of. Yet.
This is cray.
Wow.
Look, open air living room. Holy smokes.
I could dig it. This is basically like Malibu.
But with even more teal turquoise waters.
These houses are big. The closer we're getting to Cabo, the more intense. But look at that. It's an RV with a palapa. Wow.
Look at this canyon we're driving through. How you doing today?
You're so cute.
Hi. You're such a cutie.
You guys all know we've had our heart set on Portugal for a really long time, but the longer that we spend in Baja, the more we're starting to realize like there are some amazing properties out here. There's zero citizenship requirements, and the amount of money that you need to kind of get your toe in, I mean, it can start as low as $5,000 to these beachfront properties are probably, I don't know, some of them probably way up in the millions, I'm sure. So we'll see where we end up. This wild ride has only been taking us to just some of the most beautiful places, and we've been meeting some of the nicest people along the way. So we know that we're being guided somewhere. We just don't exactly know where yet, and we're not trying to put ourselves into a box. Wherever feels right, that's where we'll end up, and we can't wait to share wherever that is with you guys. Hopefully soon. Please.
Look at this.
Where are we now?
There's a gate.
What does that mean?
That's the end of the road. Apparently somebody must have bought off a huge section of land that encompasses the road, and they have it gated off for a private development or something.
Someone's gotta let Google know.
I think maybe there's a different road that juts inland.
I hope so.
It'll be a long, long drive back.
It looks like the road is going to jut inland from here now. This is our last chance. We gotta get in that water and shower.
Oh no!
Not the AG1!
AG on the ground! No AG goes wasted.
Lick the floor. No, please don't.
That's right in front of the shoe cubby. Gross!
Taking a pit stop here for lunch and some AG1. Probably one of our very favorite parts of the day, with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients with things like magnesium, zinc, calcium, vitamin B6, B12, ashwagandha, and so much more. Drew and I have just been able to take care of our guts, our minds, and our bodies in the very best way since taking this.
It really makes me feel better because if I'm not maybe eating the best or getting a lot of veggies and wholesome things for my body, I can have a cup of AG1 and be that much better.
You're getting all the greens that you could ever need in one little scoop every single day.
I always have this around.
Me too. AG for life. So go ahead and use our link below to sign up. You will get 10 free bonus travel packs that you can take with you on all of your favorite adventures. And we've hit the pavement. Well, that's nice for a change. Los Cabos. Vidanta, what is that?
Looks like a super elaborate resort or some type of community going up.
Whoa.
Highly gated, but not open. Maybe that's why the road was blocked further going south. Probably for that resort.
That's definitely it.
It's totally it. So they bought up to make that massive development.
Wow. and then had this whole road built so that people will want to come. Quick side trip here to Zacatitos, a coastal community that our friends Keith and we said that we had to check out. And it looks like there's a lot of homes for sale in here.
And there are homes all across these hills. It reminds me of like the layout of Sedona in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you're right.
And look, there's a welcoming committee.
Another little donkey friend. Oh, two.
Hola, amigos.
Hola, burros. All of these properties are super unique. Because permitting is pretty much non-existent out here in Baja, people can build the house of their dreams. If you want it to look like Santorini with a blue dome, or you want it to look super Art Deco, palapa roofs, whatever you want. If you're not in some sort of a secured community or have somebody that kind of takes care of your property if you ever leave it and things like that, I don't know, it's a thing. Definitely doesn't have the safety factor that Portugal does. Whales. It does have whales, and there's whales right there. I just saw one jump.
Whoa.
That was a pirouette.
The mom and her baby.
We just saw a spin. It's really hard to stop watching. Oh my goodness.
You can even hear the sound of the splash of the back smacker.
This has to be one of our favorite things about Baja.
Look at this second set of them.
I just can't get enough. I seriously can't. I've never had this sort of like beachside entertainment.
This is the right time of season to be here.
This is why we're like, are we sure we don't want to move to Baja, because there are some pretty great things.
There's tamales and tacos.
Yeah, there is. You know, Portugal has a lot of wonderful things about it too. So we are currently in the midst of compiling a pros and cons list so that we don't get too lost in the confusion of it all. But
lots of nights to sleep on it.
Yeah, we got some time, I think. This is the old coastal road. And that's what happens when the roads end. For no reason, in the middle of the road. Another tight turnaround.
You got this?
Okay, the hitch is dragging. Oh, lucky Blue. You're okay now. Whew. And after 70 miles of some of the roughest washboard dirt roads, we finally made it back to the asphalt, where it was time to air back up and head back towards civilization.
How do we look, guys? We're dressed up. It's my first time having a button down on in months.
Although I've been wearing this all day.
You look lovely.
Welcome to San Jose del Cabo.
We made it to the town square.
Where tonight it is Jueves, Thursday, and they are doing their weekly art walk. And it is all the rage. People are eating elotes.
Hola, hola. Elotes, esquites.
Yeah. Toda comida ver, muy bien.
Claro, perfecto.
There's a ton of local artists that have their art displayed.
It's really beautiful to see, and they're dancing and playing live music.
It's a very merry time down here.
It is, and we only have an hour because we have a very special
day.
That's right. But for now, let's enjoy this special place.
Let's show you guys around. That's what I feel like every time we're hanging out amongst the cacti.
I feel like this.
New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray.
She likes the mic.
Feeling really good. I love that.
This place is very schwanky.
Yeah, they have like stores and coffee shops and wine tasting bars. We are at Flora Farms, which is a 25-acre organic farm-to-table restaurant, and we have just heard the best things about this place, and we were lucky enough to be invited to dinner here. So I can't wait.
Cheers!
taking advice from the moon. I'm lost in melody, harmony, new family. Oh, yeah, be up in the cocoon. Oh, la la la, la la la, no, no, no. I put my trust into all this love. No, 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 no.
We could buy our favorite taste from dinner right from the organic market at the restaurant.
You get a whole bunch.
Whoa, a whole bunch.
What a delicious, delicious meal tonight.
Probably one of the best we've had in a really long time.
I'm stuffed.
Good morning from the parking lot. Because after a night of whining and dining, sometimes all you want is a quiet place to park your house. And now we're heading into Cabo, which is a little bit intimidating. We're not quite sure what to expect, but you guys may or may not have seen that famous arc. This one, El Arco of Cabo San Lucas. And it's located right at the very tip of the Baja Peninsula, a place known as Land's End. We were so close. The tippy
Down
tip.
there, the tippy tip. The place where all the tourists and everybody who wants to come to the bottom of Baja flies into.
And apparently there's a hike that we can do to these beaches. There's one done by a dog whisperer at 8 o'clock in the morning, but we definitely missed out on that one.
And there's a locked gate, so it's kind of on some private property, which we can access on our own.
Right here you can actually see all of the signs that prohibit you from crawling up to Solmar Peak, but I guess they never come down to the beaches. To clarify, there's a trail to the peak above the arc, led by the guy who owns the land. Remember that dog whisperer / walker we mentioned?
Oh, they are really scary. I just got sand all over my feet. Whoa.
Well, apparently people are only allowed to do this hike at 8 o'clock in the morning when the dog walker walks these dogs. But we're here and it's like 10:30, and I'm not sure how we approach the trailhead.
Do you notice the sign right here? Beware of unfriendly. It does say beware of friendly dog. This is where we think the entrance is that takes you up the Camino. Yeah, right here it says hike.
Mount Solmar. This is a private property. There is one guided hike a day. You are not allowed to do the hike by yourself.
Bummer.
Well, do you think we can go from the beach or something? We gotta make our way around a different way.
Have you done this hike before?
Yes, but illegally.
Yeah?
So for the first time, I want to do things right.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to go to the beach there
Okay.
and then go up when it was kind of legal.
Yeah.
After COVID, everything changed and now they're doing this.
I think we can access a different path from the beach side, so.
Adventure awaits.
To Cabo. I've only ever heard of Cabo for like bachelorette parties and things like that, so this will be fun.
Cheers.
Welcome to Resort Land. Ooh, nice running path.
Very nice.
I want to say that I have felt pretty much capable of running basically everywhere we've gone. Whether it's like on a beach, a dirt road that we've driven down already that I know,
Tell them
or
what the scariest part about running is.
what is the scariest part about running? Oh, the perros, of course, the dogs. But they haven't been a problem.
Long way from those dirt, dusty roads we ran earlier in this episode. In all its glory. Cabo.
There's where the arch is and stuff.
Yeah, all the way out at the end.
Wow, yeah.
Met a shawty down in Cabo, she a model. Got a villa by the beach, I feel like Pilo.
Cool van. Ooh, fruits. This is where we're gonna park Spirit while we go on our little hike. We don't mind paying for a secured lot.
15 pesos per hour.
So it's 70 cents?
75 cents. We just parked the van and hopefully we're gonna find the trailhead because today we're getting ourselves into a little bit of adventure to a spot we've been longing to go. Tippy tip.
Isn't it interesting to see what they market to the tourists at the pharmacies?
Yeah, I feel like we're in a bubble full of tequila, painkillers,
Boat
I don't
tours.
know, lots of adventure tours, but that somehow seem that if you're not part of that network and doing it solo and independent like us, it's like you're kind of walking alone on this tightrope trying to figure out the balance. Look, that could be us. I don't think camels are native to Baja or Mexico.
I know. They like import them from Morocco, I think.
Well, if you get up there, you won't regret it because it's beautiful.
Ah, it's so cool you did it yesterday.
Yeah. Well, we've been watching from our veranda, and we're like, people meet there at the same time every day.
Okay.
You know, so we were like, it has to be. And then
yeah.
we'd watch them going up, and we're like, it has to be like a tour.
They go with a whole pack of dogs too. It's
Wow.
weird.
Not trying to add something illegal to our Cabo bucket list, we decided to test our luck at hiking to the Arc along the coast and leave Mount Solmar for next time.
There's boat after boat coming out of the marina right now.
Well, party boat time. The tide is just low enough. Ooh. You know why they make that so notably private property? Because all of the boats selling tours for a $20 5-minute ride to this arch, they need that to be private property fenced off, you know? And so many people wouldn't hike over big boulders, but it's really easy.
All the people out there snorkeling, you can see that's one of the destinations. Could you say we're demystifying Cabo? Breaking the boundaries that you can come out all the way to the point on your own 2 feet, plus maybe a little swim?
To the tippy tip of the pinky.
Like I said, it feels like if you're not in the tourism network, you're kind of out of place. But driving all the way from the north, we've seen so much abundant natural beauty that this is like the first time it's so different.
Still observing wildlife, just a very different kind. Oh, these little guys. This is seriously only possible right now because we hit the tides just right. Somehow, by chance, the adventure gods have been shining down upon us.
We get lucky so many times we start filming, so so much to be grateful for.
Just like those hot springs in El Sargento, and my goodness, I'm really grateful for this right now.
I want to point out, this clear boat is really amazing.
Yeah, it is. I've never seen a clear boat before. It's like the whole thing is a glass bottom boat. They are all going to the arch, which we are seriously close to.
My favorite way of getting to the arch is either by foot or what these people are doing by kayak.
You can see the route they take on all trails, actually. Ooh.
I feel like we're gonna see a big view here.
Another beach. Whoa, it's getting a little bit deeper. Come on.
This is better than I had any hopes for.
Me too. Wait till you see this.
Whoa! Is this Zeus's brother's cave? Oh! It's kind of scary.
It looks like there's a dinosaur egg in there.
Wow, a whole nother beach opens up.
That's Lover's Beach. We were nearly there. After traveling over 1,080 miles south of the border, we had made it to the beaches that sandwich the southernmost tip and arc of Baja, known as Land's End. We found it interesting that they named the two connected beaches after relationships. Welcome to Lover's Beach!
We gotta hold hands and run across it.
Lover's Beach, named for its calm waters.
Everyone seems very happy to be here.
What's crazy is that it's actually connected to Divorce Beach. Named for its infamously turbulent waters, it's also where the Pacific and the Gulf of California separate. Divorce Beach has somewhat of a somber feeling, doesn't it? What's this guy selling?
Postcards?
Haven't found postcards in like all of Baja. As intense of a city as Cabo was, we were so happy and surprised to find such a beautiful piece of paradise down at the tip. Just made a smoothie because it is hot. But how crazy is that, babe? We actually drove our home all the way down to the very tip of Baja. We made it.
We did it.
This has definitely exceeded our expectations in all the ways, including Cabo. And just because we've made it down to the tip doesn't mean that the Baja adventure is over. We still haven't been to Cerritos, and we're going back to Toros. And
More whales?
More like real estate research.
Yeah.
Just because like it's a hot topic in our life.
It seems like every place we go, we tend to imagine what it'd be like to live there or possibly construct and build something.
But right now we're going right back to where this whole Baja adventure began. Well, sort of. See you there.
Mucho macho.
Huge problem right now. Our window is not going up. What? Oh.
Sprinter window button. It still would work. It works.
Oh my goodness. That's better.
Yeah, it really scared me if it didn't come back up.
Me too. And we're here.
For this Costco, I have to read you guys one of the reviews. For US Costco tourists, this will unfortunately be 99% similar to what you find in the US. There are slightly more home goods here and larger beer and wine aisles than typical, but that'll be it. Prices are slightly cheaper in general, except beer and wine, which is higher. And also keep in mind, there's a very high sales tax. It's 16%. That is a lot of sales tax. If you ever wondered why food in Cabo tastes the same, it's because the restaurants have all realized that most customers can't tell the difference, so they all buy from here in bulk. Yes, you traveled 1,200 miles so you could eat local street tacos with the same Kirkland signature shredded cheese and beef that you could have had at home. Welcome to Costco. We love you. Look at that! My fave. That's grabbing pizza tonight.
I tripped.
You tripped on the speed bump on those darn topes.
I tripped on a tope. Shoot. Well, I can rebuild it. Sorry. It was so beautiful.
I'm stuck on another tope.
More red light entertainment. They must be brother and sister. Oh!
Ah, they're lovers.
Ole! Oh my gosh, they're adorable.
So cute.
A little bit safer than the sword.
Juggler.
Yeah. Gracias, bonita tarde! Bonita, que hermosa!
Time to get propane here in Baja. Those guys were so nice.
They were so sweet.
He helped me take the propane guard off, which nobody's ever helped me with that before.
And he spoke really good English, actually.
Yeah, he did.
And look, we get to do a sunset drive.
This has been quite the day, full of fun and accomplishing our chores. Whoa, that semi flipped. That just happened.
They're okay. Do we fit underneath this?
I hope.
There's probably 30 campers out here right now.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell what's going on.
Just take an easy spot, and if we want to move tomorrow, we can. So long as we don't get stuck, right?
That's the plan.
Well, we are El Stucco. I guess we get to use the Max Tracks for the first time. You can hear Drew getting the Max Tracks off of the roof, but look at this. One problem with the Costco-sized pizza is, well, oh dear. It's gonna be like a calzone. Just got your pizza to fit. I had to fold the sides.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We'll just give this one shot, and if it's not gonna work, then we'll wait till tomorrow.
I agree. Let's give it one good shot.
Max Track, take one.
I dug it out. Hopefully you got some good traction in there. Take two.
All right, Spirit, get us out of here. Otherwise, we're parking right in the middle of the road next to a pretty loud party bar. Oh, babe, we gotta get Spirit unstuck.
Wish me luck.
Good luck. We will survive. Oh, come on, Spirit. Go, go, go. You got this. You're on it. You're on them. Yes. Yes, you did it. 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 Hallelujah.
First time getting Spirit stuck ever.
First time we've ever like almost parked next to a bar that loud.
It's been quite an adventurous day. I just want to say I've been trying to make sure we used every item we brought with us to Baja. I didn't know if we'd have to use these, but the Max Tracks, they were great.
They saved the night.
Let's go find a rail camping spot.
Well, it's kind of like a half calzone, half pizza.
Me gusta.
And I couldn't handle making a gluten-free pizza from scratch, so I'm doing like a vegetable pizza in a bowl. Got some gluten-free noodles, and we're calling it a night.
This one's for you guys for sticking in with us throughout this entire episode.
It's been quite an adventure. Very unpredictable.
Very unplanned.
Very satisfying at the end.
Yeah.
As most of them are. We'll see you for the next leg of this journey.
So much more.
Baja Bound continues.
Peace.